You are my idol. One for me.
Oh.
Phil, what you reading?
You've Got Mail, the autobiography of a Nigerian prince.
Oh, better act fast. Want one, babe?
Ew, you guys, are you kidding?
General Brand toaster pastries can't touch a hot dog, princess?
Yeah, I bet they taste good together, like potatoes and peas.
I hear that.
It's not the fact that they're touching each other, it's the fact that you're cooking them over a t-shirt that's been manufactured in chemicals.
That's raw. Closer to the flame, Ramsey.
Phil just sits around on his ass all day. I mean, that's kind of what we expected, but a little give and a little take.
I don't know why she's so aggressive toward me. Julia's always had a hard-on for me, and not in an endearing way. She's like the older sister I already have and never really wanted.
I think we need to start gathering firewood in bulk instead of just when we need it, so that way your shirt doesn't have to come to such a stupid demise.
Nope, sounds like too much work, no sir.
You men are so lazy. Why don't you get off your asses and start doing the work you're supposed to instead of making the women do it?
Mikyla did the shirt thing.
Ass?
It's not a bad idea, actually. I mean, I bet we're gonna get some rain here soon, and we're gonna want dry firewood when that happens. And it's not gonna stay dry out here, so we should probably stock it up.
Thank you, Jake.
So we should build a shelter, right?
Yeah, shelter's good.
Why don't we just put the wood in Jake's tent, along with all the spiders that go with it? Problem solved.
Or half of us can get the wood and the other half can build the housing.
Women were gatherers, therefore women go gather the firewood. Another problem solved.
Julie says that Phil's a chauvinistic anti-feminist pig. I don't really know what all that means, but personally, I don't think he likes girls too much.
The men will go get the wood. You know, it's heavy, it's dirty. I'm due for a splinter or two. You guys can build the shelter. Let's go.
I'll go get some gloves.
No gloves, only men. Men who can totally grow mustaches.
Dude, no peeling from live trees.
Did you just raise your voice at me, Jockstrap?
He did, and I will too. Peeling from live trees kills him, man.
Where to then, boss?
Choose a direction, walk it, and pick up what you can.
How scientific.
I think we should be shooting for something like this. We'll start off with the longer logs and then use Paul's saw from his truck to cut them shorter. Mikyla? Hello? Oh my God, you scared me.
Sorry.
What is that thing?
It's a firewood cage. Found it at one of the other campsites the other day and plan on grabbing it anyways.
That's very convenient. And smart of you to not talk about it at that conversation over there. Lazy, but smart.
You seem surprised.
Not surprised, just impressed. I spend all my time worrying about common sense and fighting with those idiots that I forget that this is an actually modern day campground that has luxuries like this.
Yeah. Well, my dad always says there's two types of people. Those who live by common sense and those who live by convenience. He's always bitching politics, claiming that society is filled with a bunch of lazy good-for-nothings and freeloaders.
A lot of people would agree with him.
Nah, I just think he overlooks something really obvious. People that live by what others give them, who survive off nothing but the bare essentials, they have more common sense than anybody. Doing the bare minimum for the maximum payout. If you could live by the lesser, sacrificing smartphones for home phones, satellite for cable, a car for a bike, and still be happy, maybe even happier than the CEOs. They're not working nearly as hard, they're not stressed 24/7, and they can enjoy the beauty of the world without distraction. Those people, they get the same form of contentment with a price way less significant. Seems like common sense to me. But, you know, what do I know? I've been pampered my whole life, and I feel like all my classes, so.
No, don't retract that statement. It was poetic.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna go get that tarp thing that came with this.
Okay. What just happened? Is she the smartest one of all of us?
I can feel it
Shut
come.
up!
You shut up.
Can't believe how few fallen trees there are around here. Where'd you get all that?
You guys literally walked past all this.
Well, I guess I kind of have just been wandering.
How long have we been walking anyway?
I think we've only been out here a couple of minutes.
Few minutes? Try more like 10. I was keeping quiet long enough for you guys to notice we were lost.
We're not lost.
We'll point in the direction in which we came from. You are lost. But luckily, I know the way. Tick! 2 ticks!
Fuck.
Will you grab me those steaks?
Sure.
I'm gonna go get the hammer so we can nail it in.
No, wait. Just step on it.
Okay. Have you gone camping before?
Once or twice. Why?
The steak and the foot. I think you're using some of that common sense you were talking about earlier.
I don't think so. I don't have any of that.
Don't be so hard on yourself.
I'm not. I'm dumb as a stump.
All right. I think you should be good. I don't see any remnants. But we're gonna have to do tick checks every night now that we know they're around.
Still feel it on me, dude.
Yeah, don't worry about that. It's just the phantom bite. It's like if you can feel your cell phone vibrate in your pocket when you know you don't have it, or if an amputee says he can still feel his toes.
When I get back to the camp, I'm gonna put some aloe on it. Get that smooth sensation over the tingle.
Speaking of camp, do you know the way to San Jose, Sacagawea?
No.
Sweet.
Well, don't worry about it. We can still hear the water, which means if we just go to shore, we can look for like a dock or something we might recognize.
All right, let's do that.
Water's not uphill, Phil.
Yeah.
You ever heard of self-depreciation?
What?
Self-depreciation, you heard of it?
No.
It's when a person belittles themselves or paints themselves in a bad light that's not really how other people see them. Sometimes it's for humor, like when Phil shits on himself. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, he's a funny guy, I guess.
It's also a behavior associated with self-consciousness. People use it as a defense mechanism, so that way other people laugh with them and not at them.
Can we just sit in silence, please?
Will you answer one question first?
No.
Why do you have to hide your intelligence from people?
Dude, I really don't care about this.
I see it. You are smart. If you just let yourself be yourself, then everyone else would see it too.
Who I am really sucks, Julie. Why would I want anybody to see that? I already have people judging me for being a cheerleader and stereotyping me as a slut because I look like this. Why would I want them to judge me for what comes out of my mouth, too?
For somebody so beautiful and so intelligent, you're so self-conscious, it's frustrating.
You're smart and you don't take crap from anybody, and that's awesome, but I'm just destined to be stepped on. It's just easier to lie down and take it than to fight it, get forced down, and hurt.
Why would you get forced down and hurt just for being smart?
When you're born into a family of rich geniuses, it tends to happen.
They don't value your opinion. Oh, we do. Phil's an ass, but he'll never judge you. Yeah, he'll make fun of you, but that's his defense mechanism. And then Paul, he's got this tough exterior. But on the inside, he's sweet and understanding and caring, and that's why I love him so much. And then there's Jake. Jake is smart as hell, but he always gets taken advantage of for it, so he deals with it by cowering away from society. He knows what it's like to be hurt by intelligence. And then there's me, and I want to be a damn therapist. I fall victim of your classic case of having a shitty childhood and then wanting to help uplift people for the rest of my life. That's how I deal with life's pressures. But my point is, everybody has their insecurities and everybody has different ways of dealing with it. But the people you're with for the next few months, Phil and Paul and Jake and me, we're friends because we accept each other.
Yeah, that's why I came here.
Really?
Of course, I see you guys at school. You're all tight, kind, tolerant of each other's downfalls. It's cool.
What the hell, man?
You can't get all the glory.
Sorry, bro.
Hey, ladies.
There's room for one more in this group.
Should have figured the ladies would just sit and tan instead of doing what they were supposed to do.
Yeah, we were done a half hour ago.
Ass. Hey, babe!
We got lost.
Really?
Yeah. There was like ticks and wood was flying and I don't know what the hell happened half the time, but yeah, it was crazy.
Oh, you could have died.
Oh, I know I could have, but I was coming back for you, sugar britches.
Oh, how I missed you, baby. Oh, I would always come back to you. I love you. Oh, wait. I'm alone. Thanks for the reminder, doofus.
How'd you guys find your way back?
It was Jake's bright idea to follow the sound of the water. It wasn't, 100% accurate, but it got the job done. And he was the only one who brought a multi-tool with tweezers and stuff to get the ticks off us. Good job.
All right. Well, I'm going to go and load all of this beautiful wood into this shelter that the girls supposedly built. And speaking of wood, way to contribute, Paul. Nice arm load.
After we got the ticks off of Paul, I figured that was probably when we were lost.
So that's when
Looks like someone made a friend.
I mean, yeah, if
Looks
we walked
that
any
way.
further in the wrong direction, we probably wouldn't have been able to hear the water, so...
So smart.
This badass Boy Scout went for a swim yesterday while you were walking. Anyway, a fish touched his leg and he threw up. Got a whiz.